Yeah, yeah, yeah. The foundations are deeper than the heat of the night, and the flicker of candles and pale yellow light. I've been the witness to every transition, the silent observer in the steady position. I'm the one who was there when the world was a blur, and the lines of the future were starting to stir. I've carried the secrets and buried the ghosts, and I've stood at the gates and I've guarded the posts. It isn't a conquest or a trophy to claim, it's a slow burning fire with a different name. I've seen the unvarnished, and I've seen the raw, and I've loved every fracture and every flaw. So when the doors close and the world falls away, there's a history you trust in the words that we say, because I know the rhythm and I know the beat of the heart that is seeking a place for retreat. I'm the anchor in the water and the wind in the sail. I'm the steady devotion that will never go pale. It's the greatest of loves because the friendship is true. I'm the mirror of the best and the brightest of you. Passion is heavy, but the loyalty's gold, and it's a story of silver and a story of gold. I'm the first one you call when the mercury drops, and the first one you find when the carousel stops. I've studied the maps and I've walked every mile, and I've learned every shadow behind every smile. It's a different connection and a different bond when the spirit is seeking the great far beyond. We don't need the theater or the grand design, because we spent the years and we spent the time building a fortress that's built out of grace, with the vertical spine and the permanent place. So the touch is a language and the breath is a sign of a friendship that's finally crossed over the line. I'm the best that you've had because I'm the one who has stayed until all of the colors and memories fade. Yeah. Yeah. I'm the listener of dreams and the keeper of hope, while we're walking the wire and we're holding the rope. I know what you need before the question is asked, because I've lived in the present and I've lived in the past. It's a rhythmic alignment and a soulful accord, where the truth is the shield and the truth is the sword. I'm not just a season or a passing the phase, I'm the permanent light in a temporary maze. I've laughed at the jokes and I sat in the rain, and I've offered the mercy and shared in the pain. So when the hands meet and the sparks start to fly, it's because there's a universe inside of the eye that we built out of coffee and we built out of tears. Through the trials and the triumphs and the weight of the years, I'm the greatest of lovers because I was the one who was there in the dark and the glare of the sun. The devotion is muscular and the spirit is wide, and there's nowhere to run and there's nowhere to hide, cause I've seen the cracks and I've seen the mistakes, and I've seen what it costs and I've seen what it takes to be the companion and to be the support while we're building the walls of the ultimate fort. It's a chemistry rooted in the soil of the soul, with a heavy set focus on the making of whole. I'm the partner in crime and the partner in peace, and I'm the one who will bring the immediate release from the noise of the city and the weight of the crowd, with the love that is quiet and a love that is proud. So if you're looking for someone who knows how to stay through the heat of the June and the cold of the May, I'm the king of the heart and the lord of the line, because your friendship is mine and your spirit is fine. Yeah. It's not in the gesture, it's not in the show, it's the depth of the roots that will let the tree grow. A steady ignition and a permanent glow. I'm the soul of the movement that you already know. I'm the anchor in the water and the wind in the sail. I'm the steady devotion that will never go pale. It's the greatest of love because the friendship is true. I'm the mirror of the best and the brightest of you. Yeah. Yeah. The search is over. The silence is sweet. It's the simplest rhythm where two spirits meet. No more waiting, no more what if, just the weight of a hand on the edge of the cliff. We finally arrived, and we've been here all